Good evening. We're with Cate Kennedy, and this is our next installment of 5 Minutes Alone. This evening, we're at Mozaic Restaurant. Cate, thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Okay, the first question for you, Cate. Who or what do you read?
Oh, I have a stack of stuff by my bed. I read fiction, I read non-fiction, I read biographies. Mostly what I love to read is other authors' short stories, because to me short story is the form that I love to read before I sleep. It's like having a glass of milk before bed. And so I always find something new in that craft that I love. So I just try and find authors that I really feel inspired by to wake up the next day and go to my own desk.
Of all the characters that you've written about, of all the subject matters that you've written about, to which are you the most attached?
You know, I love characters who are behind the eight ball somewhere. They have something where they're stuck in some way. And I like people who are struggling with all those issues of self-sabotage and self-delusion and telling themselves little stories that are keeping them in that stagnating place. That reminds me of my own life and my own real life, I suppose, and the lives of my friends around me. So I like people who are somehow stuck, and characters that I can create and other authors can create who are somehow going to have to get over that to find what they're made of, I guess.
What was the best advice you were ever given as a writer?
I remember a teacher once said a great thing to me. I was obsessing over plot and worrying about plot. And I said, I don't understand how it has to work because I like character. I love starting with character. How can I make a plot as interesting as character? And this person said, don't even worry about plot. Plot is nothing. Plot is just a vehicle. He said, I can give you what a plot is in 3 words, and that is things get worse. Which I just have never stopped thinking about. I think that's fantastic advice. Make things worse.
Brilliant. In terms of your writing process, are you someone who flies by the seat of your pants, or are you a strict outliner?
You know, I used to be an outliner, and I look at the stories I wrote there, and they're kind of claggy and stuck. Now I'm slowly learning to just fly by the seat of my pants, and to try and think of it like you're certainly not flying. You're flying a plane. If not, you're not a bird. You're flying a plane. You're going to land that plane, and somehow you have to find that balance between your conscious mind trying to direct proceedings and your unconscious process, which is just so mysterious and so intuitive, finding its way, and learning to trust that process is a lifetime of work. And so to me, getting to the desk in the morning and thinking about what these characters are going to show me, what I might do, that's much more interesting to me than sitting down and writing a plot outline or a whole lot of plot points that's going to kind of straitjacket me into some sort of formula. Because I always think that if I have to dredge up something from inside, it's going to be a whole lot more organic. So I would have to say I'm learning to be a fly by the seat of your pants writer. And I have been an outliner, but I am learning otherwise. Final
question for you this evening. If you could, share with us one thing about yourself that not many people know.
You may not know this, but I love writing songs. And I love writing songs for friends when they're having celebrations or weddings or birthdays or christenings or something like that. I love making up topical songs to sing as a one-off for people, so that experience is an ephemeral thing. And after that night's over, I tend to throw that song away. That's something you wouldn't know about me. And the other thing about me that you wouldn't know is I love, in the same vein, community theatre. So I often direct community plays because I just think there's something that we cannot afford to lose there, which is this idea of if you're not at that play, you're going to miss it. You have to be at the event and be part of that collective experience of that play. So I am very interested in community theatre and songwriting and live storytelling. So much as I love seeing work on the page and having work in print, to me nothing is ever going to replace that beautiful burning filament, I guess, of standing and telling people a story, making a play, singing a song, offering something to people. That is always going to be my secret love.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time.
It's been a pleasure.
Hope you have a great festival.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks.